way you planned. Remember this, God's not just watching from the sidelines, He's working in the shadows, orchestrating a plan far greater than anything you could imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have dreams, visions of what our lives should look like. We map out the future, set goals, and make plans. But life has a funny way of shaking things up, doesn't it? Just when you think you've got it all figured out, God steps in with a different plan. And here's the thing, His plan is always better than yours. You might not see it right now. You might be facing obstacles, setbacks, and delays that make you wonder if He's even listening. But let me tell you something, God's silence doesn't mean He's absent. Sometimes He's working behind the scenes in ways you can't even imagine. God's plans are hidden for a reason. They're concealed not to frustrate us, but to nurture our faith and character. If we could see the entire blueprint of our lives, with every detail and outcome clearly laid out before us, what kind of faith would that require? Life is not meant to be a linear journey. It's a winding path with unexpected turns and surprises that test our resolve. When God chooses not to reveal everything at once, He's providing us with an opportunity to build trust and perseverance. It's easy to have faith when the path is clear and every step is visible. But genuine faith emerges when the way forward is obscured. In these moments of uncertainty, we learn to rely on something greater than our own understanding. We're invited to continue moving forward with confidence, even when we cannot see the destination. Faith flourishes in the unknown because it forces us to confront our fears and doubts head on. We are stripped of the illusion of control and learn that true strength comes from trusting in a higher wisdom. God's plan is like a masterpiece in the process of creation, with each detail and stroke known only to Him. If everything were revealed all at once, we would miss out on the growth and lessons that come from navigating through uncertainty. Each challenge and obstacle we encounter is part of a divine design that's working to refine and strengthen us. God uses these moments to build resilience and deepen our trust, preparing us for greater things that lie ahead. The journey through the unknown shapes our character and equips us with the strength needed to embrace the future He has prepared for us. The hidden nature of God's plans is not a barrier, but an invitation to deepen our relationship with Him. It encourages us to lean on His promises and trust that He is guiding us toward a destiny that is far beyond our imagination. Embracing this uncertainty allows us to experience the fullness of His purpose, growing in faith and understanding as we move forward step by step. Trust His process means embracing the belief that even when progress isn't visible, God is actively working behind the scenes. It's easy to feel disheartened when results aren't immediately apparent, when your efforts seem to yield little fruit and the outcomes are delayed. But just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Consider the intricate workings of nature's seeds planted in the soil may appear dormant, but beneath the surface, they're developing roots and preparing to sprout. Similarly, God's process often involves unseen stages of growth and preparation. The time between planting and harvesting is filled with unseen activity, where essential transformations are taking place. This period of waiting is not wasted time, but a crucial part of the development process. While you may be focused on the lack of visible progress, God is busy setting things into motion that will later manifest in ways you might not expect. He's orchestrating opportunities, aligning people, and creating circumstances that will support the vision He has for your life. Each step in His process is meticulously planned to ensure that when the time is right, everything falls into place perfectly. God's process often involves refining and strengthening us in ways that aren't immediately visible. Just as gold is purified through fire, our character and faith are tested and developed through challenges and delays. The seemingly slow progress allows us to build resilience, patience, and a deeper trust in His timing. What appears as a period of inactivity is, in reality, a time of profound preparation and transformation. It's also important to recognize that God's process includes a broader perspective than we often have. While we might be focused on our immediate goals or challenges, God sees the entire landscape of our lives. He is not just working on the specific outcome we desire, but on our overall growth, ensuring that we are prepared for the blessings and responsibilities that lie ahead. This broader perspective means that while we might be waiting, we are also being molded to handle greater things with grace and wisdom. The process itself can be a testament to our faith. As we trust in the unseen and wait for God's timing, we bear witness to the strength of our belief and the depth of our reliance on Him. Each moment of waiting is an opportunity to demonstrate trust and patience, reflecting a faith that remains steadfast even when progress isn't immediately evident. This journey of trust not only transforms us, but also serves as a powerful example of faith to those around us. Delays are not denials. This principle speaks to the heart of our patience and trust in the divine timing of our lives. Just because you're in a season of waiting doesn't mean that God has forgotten about you or that your prayers are unheard. In fact, waiting often serves as a crucial part of a larger plan that is being meticulously orchestrated. When we experience delays, it can feel as though our dreams and desires are being pushed aside or ignored. Yet, these moments of waiting are not indicative of denial, but rather of a divine timing that is being perfectly aligned. God's perspective is far broader than our own. What seems like a delay to us might be a necessary pause for preparation, growth, or the alignment of other factors that are beyond our immediate understanding. In many cases, what we perceive as a setback is actually a strategic move in the grand scheme of things. God's timing is precise and purposeful. He works on a timeline that integrates all aspects of our lives, as well as the lives of those around us. The delay you experience might be preparing you for a future that is more profound and impactful than you initially envisioned. It's not a matter of being denied, but of being prepared to receive what is rightfully yours at the perfect time. Delays often provide us with valuable opportunities to develop qualities such as patience, resilience, and trust. These experiences help us to better appreciate and handle the blessings that will come when the time is right. While we wait, God might be working on refining our character, strengthening our resolve, and aligning us with the right opportunities and people. In the grand narrative of our lives, delays can serve as periods of growth and preparation. They allow us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship with God. By enduring these times with faith, we align ourselves more closely with the purpose and plan that is being crafted for us. Understanding that delays are not denials helps to shift our focus from frustration to anticipation. It reinforces the idea that God's timing is always perfect, and that what might seem like a pause is actually a phase of active preparation and alignment for the future that He has planned for us. Closed doors, or often redirections, means that when a path you were pursuing suddenly closes off, it's not necessarily a sign of failure or rejection. Instead, it's a signal that God is guiding you towards a different direction, one that is better suited to your ultimate purpose. When a door closes, it can feel disheartening and confusing, especially if you've invested time, energy, and hopes into that path. However, this closure can be a divine intervention, steering you away from something that might not be in your best interest. In many cases, what appears as a closed door is actually an opportunity for a new direction to unfold. It's as though the path you were on was preparing you for something more aligned with your true calling. God's guidance often involves shifting our trajectory, leading us away from paths that may seem promising but are not ultimately fulfilling or beneficial. This redirection can open up new avenues and opportunities that align more closely with your inherent strengths, passions, and long-term goals. Consider how many times in life individuals have faced setbacks or closed doors, only to find that these experiences led them to opportunities they hadn't previously imagined. What might initially seem like a setback can be a pivotal moment in revealing a new direction or calling. These redirections are part of a larger plan designed to bring about outcomes that better fit your unique journey and potential. The process of redirection often involves an adjustment period where you might need to reassess your goals and realign your expectations. It requires trust in the belief that there is a purpose behind the change, even if it's not immediately clear. The closure of one path can make space for another that is more fitting, offering a chance to explore new interests, develop new skills, and encounter new people who are part of the next chapter in your life. Redirections can sometimes lead us to reconsider and refine our own aspirations. They challenge us to evaluate what truly matters to us and to pursue avenues that align more closely with our values and purpose. Through this process, we may discover strengths and opportunities we hadn't previously recognized. Closed doors are not just obstacles, but opportunities for redirection. They guide us away from less suitable paths and towards better suited ones, helping us to stay on course with a purpose that is often greater and more fulfilling than we could have envisioned on our own. God sees the bigger picture means that while we're often focused on the immediate circumstances and challenges we face, He is working on a grander, more intricate plan for our future. Our perspective is limited to the present moment, the details that are right in front of us. We see the obstacles, the opportunities, and the decisions that are immediately at hand, but God's view encompasses everything, the past, present, and future, all woven together into a comprehensive design. When we're caught up in the day-to-day struggles, it's easy to become overwhelmed or disheartened by setbacks and delays. We might fixate on the difficulties of our current situation, not realizing that these moments are part of a much larger plan. God's plan is not just about the here and now, but is a master plan that considers the entire course of our lives. He is crafting a narrative that connects all the dots and guides us through a journey that is beyond our immediate comprehension. Each event and circumstance, whether seemingly positive or negative, plays a role in this larger scheme. God is orchestrating these elements with a purpose, ensuring that every experience contributes to the overall plan. While we may be focused on solving a particular problem or achieving a specific goal, God's plan includes these moments as integral parts of a broader story. Our limited view means we might not see how current challenges are positioning us for future successes, or how temporary setbacks are paving the way for greater opportunities. God's understanding of our lives is like a master artist working on a grand canvas. Each stroke and detail contributes to the finished masterpiece, even if we cannot see the whole picture while the work is in progress. God's ability to see the bigger picture involves a depth of insight that takes into account not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. He is weaving together countless threads of connection and influence, aligning relationships, opportunities, and experiences in ways that contribute to a harmonious and purposeful outcome. While we may be concentrating on immediate results and outcomes, God's plan encompasses a vast expanse of time and space, creating a tapestry of events and decisions that ultimately guide us toward a future that is more complete and fulfilling than we could envision from our limited perspective. The struggles and trials you face are shaping you for the greatness He has in store. Every challenge you encounter, every difficult moment you endure, is not merely an obstacle, but a transformative experience that contributes to your growth and development. These hardships are part of a process designed to refine and strengthen you, preparing you for a future that is far greater than what you might currently perceive. Each trial you face is a step in the journey that molds your character and builds your resilience. The discomfort and adversity you experience are not without purpose. They are instrumental in shaping who you become. Through these experiences, you develop qualities such as perseverance, courage, and empathy. These are not just traits you acquire, but essential aspects of your character that will equip you to handle the responsibilities and opportunities that lie ahead. The challenges you encounter often force you to confront and overcome your limitations, pushing you beyond your comfort zone. This process of pushing through adversity is like a forge that tempers and strengthens metal. The trials you face are forging you into a stronger, more capable individual, ready to seize the greatness that is waiting for you. These struggles often reveal your inner strengths and potential. When you are tested, you discover abilities and qualities within yourself that you might not have realized before. The growth you experience through these trials prepares you to take on greater challenges and to achieve a level of success that reflects the greatness He has planned for you. The trials you face often have a broader impact. They prepare you to serve and lead others, to share your experiences and insights, and to inspire those around you. The strength and wisdom gained through your struggles become a testament to the resilience and potential that you embody. The process of enduring and overcoming challenges is an essential part of the journey toward realizing the greatness that lies ahead. Each struggle, while difficult in the moment, is contributing to the development of a future that is rich with purpose and opportunity. Faith is trusting what you cannot see, having confidence and belief even when the evidence of progress or answers is not visible. It involves holding on to a conviction that transcends what's immediately apparent and extends into the realm of the unseen. When faced with uncertainty, faith requires you to trust in a higher purpose and plan, even when you cannot discern the next steps or outcomes. Believing in the unseen often involves embracing a sense of hope and assurance that there is more happening than what meets the eye. Even when the path is not clear and the future feels uncertain, faith calls for a steadfast belief that God is actively working behind the scenes. This trust is not based on visible proof, but on the assurance that there is a purpose and a plan, even when it is not yet revealed. When circumstances seem murky and you're unsure of what lies ahead, faith means continuing to believe that God is preparing the way for you. It's an acknowledgement that although you may not see immediate results or understand the current situation, there is a divine orchestration at work that is guiding you towards something meaningful. This kind of faith involves a surrender of control and a willingness to trust that God's timing and methods are perfect. It's about holding on to the belief that despite the lack of visible progress, there is a process in motion that is leading you toward a future that is aligned with your purpose. Faith in the unseen means accepting that you might not have all the answers now, but that doesn't diminish the reality of what is being prepared for you. Trusting in what you cannot see requires patience and resilience. It means continuing to move forward with confidence, even when the path ahead is obscured by uncertainty. This faith is grounded in the belief that God's work is ongoing and that every step, even though shrouded in mystery, is part of a larger purposeful journey. The essence of faith lies in the ability to believe that there is a greater plan at work, even when immediate evidence is lacking. It's about having confidence that God is guiding and preparing the way, and that every moment of uncertainty is a step toward a future that is being meticulously crafted for you. God's plan exceeds your expectations means that the scope and depth of what He has in store for you are beyond what you might envision or anticipate. Often we set limits based on our current understanding, experiences, and dreams. We may have specific goals or aspirations that we think would fulfill us or bring us success. However, God's plan encompasses a vision that goes beyond our own. What He has in store for you is not merely an extension of your current dreams, but a grander, more expansive plan that integrates your unique gifts, experiences, and potential in ways you might not fully grasp. It's easy to envision a certain level of achievement or happiness based on your immediate goals, but God's plan often includes opportunities and blessings that surpass those limits. The greatness of God's plan involves not only the fulfillment of your desires, but also the realization of a purpose that aligns with a broader, more intricate design. This plan takes into account not just your personal achievements, but also how you contribute to a larger narrative that touches the lives of others and fulfills a greater purpose. God's vision for your life includes potential and opportunities that are beyond what you might be able to foresee. While you might focus on achieving certain milestones or reaching specific goals, God's plan often involves a trajectory that includes unexpected possibilities and profound impacts. His plan is not constrained by your current understanding or limitations, but is crafted with infinite wisdom and insight into your capabilities in the broader picture. The nature of God's plan is such that it integrates all the experiences, challenges, and opportunities you encounter, weaving them into a cohesive and remarkable outcome. The depth and breadth of what He has in store encompass more than what you might imagine, offering a future that is richer and more fulfilling than your current aspirations. The magnificence of God's plan means that it surpasses the limits of your expectations, including possibilities and blessings that go beyond what you could conceive. The journey you are on is part of a larger, divinely orchestrated plan that exceeds your most ambitious dreams and aspirations. Stay patient and persevere means maintaining a steadfast attitude even when progress seems slow or when you face difficulties. Patience involves waiting calmly and enduring the period of uncertainty or challenge without losing hope. It requires the ability to stay committed to your goals and trust in the process, despite not seeing immediate results. Perseverance is about continuing to move forward and putting in the effort even when the path is not easy. It's the ability to push through obstacles and setbacks, holding on to the belief that your efforts will eventually bear fruit. This quality involves resilience and determination, refusing to give up in the face of adversity or delays. Keeping your faith strong during these times means holding on to your belief and trust in a higher plan, even when you cannot see the outcome. Faith in this context is not just about believing that things will work out, but also about trusting that the timing and process are under divine control. It's about having confidence that there is a purpose behind the wait and that the plan will unfold as intended. Understanding that His plans will unfold in the right season involves recognizing that there is a divine timing at play. The concept of the right season suggests that there is a specific moment for everything to come together according to a larger, purposeful design. This means accepting that while you might not see immediate results, there is a schedule and plan that is being carefully orchestrated. Patience and perseverance are crucial because they help you navigate through the times of waiting and uncertainty. They enable you to maintain a positive outlook and continue working towards your goals, even when progress is not apparent. This approach helps you to stay focused and committed, knowing that every step you take is part of a larger plan that will ultimately lead to a favorable outcome. Staying patient and persevering involves continuing to move forward with faith and trust, understanding that the unfolding of His plans will occur at the appropriate time. It's about enduring through the waiting periods and challenges with the belief that everything is progressing according to a divine schedule. Surrender control to God. This involves relinquishing the urge to micromanage every aspect of your life and accepting that not everything can be understood or controlled by you. It means letting go of the desire to have a complete grasp of every detail and trusting that there is a greater plan at work, one that you might not fully comprehend. When you surrender control, you acknowledge that your understanding is limited and that there are elements of your life and its direction that are beyond your influence. This act of surrender requires releasing your grip on how things should unfold and allowing space for God's plan to take shape. It involves accepting that the journey might not always follow the path you envisioned, but trusting that it is leading you towards something beneficial. Letting go of the need to understand every detail means embracing uncertainty and being willing to move forward, even when the full picture is not visible. It's about recognizing that while you may have goals and expectations, there are aspects of your life that are orchestrated beyond your immediate knowledge. Surrendering control allows you to focus on your actions and decisions while trusting that there is a larger benevolent force guiding you. Trusting that His secret plans are for your good involves a deep level of faith in the divine purpose behind the uncertainty and unknowns. It means believing that, despite not having all the answers, there is an underlying intention that is positive and beneficial. This trust is grounded in the belief that the plans set in motion are designed with your best interests at heart, even if the reasons and outcomes are not immediately apparent. Surrendering control also involves releasing the pressure you put on yourself to have all the answers or to figure everything out on your own. It's about accepting that some aspects of life are meant to unfold in their own time and that trying to control every detail can lead to frustration and stress. Instead, you allow yourself to be guided and supported, knowing that there is a higher wisdom at work. By surrendering control, you make room for peace and acceptance, trusting that what lies ahead is part of a carefully crafted plan that is ultimately for your benefit. This act of faith opens you up to receiving guidance and blessings that might not align with your current expectations, but are in harmony with a greater purposeful design. As we come to the end of our journey today, remember this: the path ahead is not always clear, but the faith you carry is your guiding light. You've learned that the struggles and trials are shaping you for greatness, that delays are not denials, but setups for something better, and that closed doors are simply redirections toward a higher purpose. In the midst of uncertainty, trust in the secret plans of God, knowing that His vision for your life surpasses anything you could imagine. Embrace patience and perseverance, for every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the blessings that await. Surrender control. Let go of the need to understand every detail and have faith that the divine plan is unfolding perfectly, crafted with your highest good in mind. So as you step forward into the unknown, hold your head high. Walk with confidence in the knowledge that you are not alone. You are guided, supported, and loved beyond measure. Trust the journey, believe in the unseen, and let your faith be your compass. The greatness you seek is not just a distant dream. It is a reality in the making. Keep moving forward with unwavering belief and know that you are on the path to something extraordinary. Your story is still being written, and the best chapters are yet to come. Stay steadfast, keep your heart open, and let the power of faith and perseverance lead you to a future that is beyond your wildest dreams. God's plan for you is more magnificent than you can fathom, so embrace it with courage and excitement. Your journey is a testament to the incredible potential that lies within you. Keep believing, keep striving, and watch as the extraordinary unfolds before your eyes.